Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd day of July 2025. Exclusive: top government officials secretly plot release of Sarkin Fulani, Alhaji Adamu, convicted for kidnapping in Kwara State. Yes, you are hearing it for the first time, right? This man, Mr. Adamu, was convicted. They gave him life imprisonment. And when the conviction happened, we were surprised because all these terrorists going on, all this terrorism going on in Nigeria, the identities of these people who are doing it, they don't convict them, they don't charge them to court. The police or the military, most of them, not all, don't fight them. It seems to be, they are colluding with them. Every now and then, the plateaus in Benue, in Enugu, in Ebonyi, the military and the police officers are being accused of, colluding with them to carry out all this mayhem against the people. Now, this man, Mr. Adamu, that was convicted, they gave him life imprisonment. The news coming out now, and I want you to watch out the news about this man. We'll put our ears down and see from now till next 2 years, this man will be released. So the life imprisonment they gave him, it will not stand. Why? Because people who are supporting these terrorists are the people in power. And I want you to pay attention on this news because, most of the news like this, like what happened in January 8th. Yes, what happened in January 8th when they caught some ISWAP members, or they call it Boko Haram, but they are ISWAP, in Osun State, 10 of them. And I started tracking the news about them. Up to today, they have silenced it. So who are the people sponsoring them in Osun State? I'm just asking question. Why do they silence them? Where are these people? And the rumor that came, that was last 2 months, was they have released them. Yeah, this is what we are seeing in Nigeria. Now, let's pay attention to this. It reads that there is an ongoing secret plot by some influential government officials, including those in the Office of the National Security Advisor, NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, to secure the release of Alhaji Usman Adamu, a convicted Sarkin Fulani in Kwara State, who is serving a life sentence for kidnapping, SaharaReporters has gathered. Now, you see the reason why all this news is not new to us, but it is painful. The leader of Meetianda was also arrested and charged for treason because of the confessions he made before that they have killed, that they carry out reprisal attacks. So he was arrested and charged for treason. He was released. Nobody knows, no one ever know about all these things. I am saying this because you know that I am still going to compare people who have been convicted, people who they saw evidence in their hands, they freed them. I'm still going to compare them to someone like Nnamdi Kanu. That 3 federal high courts, Appeal Court of Nigeria, his case has gone to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court did not find him guilty. They are still in the federal high court after 10 years. All these things, you see, it is very hard for people to say the truth. And people don't like saying it, but we will say it the way it is. Now, the article continues that a judiciary staff familiar with the matter confided in SaharaReporters that the convicted Fulani leader is leveraging his powerful connections within the government to subvert justice and regain his freedom, despite his conviction for serious crimes. Well, do you blame him? No. I blame some parts of the country who don't oppose evil going on in Nigeria, but they are bent to killing their own. If it is their own, they will be the one that will make sure they will stand to kill them. We don't support evil. We are against evil. But we need justice. Because there is no peace without justice. And that is why in every sentence you will hear justice and peace. Because you can't expect peace. There is no unity without justice. That is why in every sentence you will see unity and justice. You will first of all see justice and unity. For those of you who are talking about peace, unity, blah, blah, you can't get it. It's very far. It's not visible. Because in the absence of justice comes, chaos, anarchy, doom, whatever you can call or mention. So what you are seeing in Nigeria today, insecurity, corruption, it is not what you will fight. Don't fight for peace. Don't fight for insecurity. Fight for justice, and you will see everything. But how can someone who assume office, including the judge or lawyers, without justice to give justice? They can't give what they don't have. So we are on a rotational circle of doom. That is where we are. a rotational circle of doom. And until we realize that only way to stop a system is to make sure you destroy the system. That is just, a system is built to continue to function automatic, like autopilot. So the evil going on in Nigeria will continue. Whether this one is here or here, this person becomes president or not, it will continue to happen because it's a system. That is how a system works. Your phone, your telephone, your computer, it is programmed to work. So that is, when something is programmed, you don't need to, do so many things before you get work done. It will be working autopilot. The terrorism, the insecurity in Nigeria will continue to work autopilot. People will continue to die like that because there is a system that has been put in place. So the only way for you to stop this, for those of you who are interested in solution, you've got to stop the system that created them. When you shut the computer down, the programs will stop running. So that is, a word for those who will understand it. Let us continue. Surprisingly, that is what the man that is leaking this secret is saying. The Sarkin Fulani has appealed his conviction and he is trying to use all his connection in the government to ensure he is released, the source told SaharaReporters. The man's family, practically his cousins, met with the Senator Shehu Buba from Bauchi and Shehu took them to Nuhu Ribadu. It was the NSA that reached out to the Kwara State Ministry of Justice. And as we speak, the ministry is doing nothing to stop his release. It is more like they are helping him. National Security Advisor spoke with the Ministry of Justice in Kwara State on behalf of a terrorist. Let's continue. SaharaReporters also learned that the convicted kidnap kingpin, Ndeka team, has filed a bail application before the Court of Appeal on alleged head grounds. The hearing for the bail application was held on July 16, 2025. While filing a bail application pending appeal is within Adamu's constitutional right, the source raised concern about how the Kwara State Ministry of Justice, which is supposed to vehemently oppose such application, appears to compromise. So the people who are prosecuting him now are saying that it is his right to go for medical vacation. Now, I said the lawyer from the Kwara State Ministry of Justice, who was supposed to argue strongly against this application, appeared like he's already compromised. He did not do his job well. In fact, there was a time he said he could not see the files of the case in his office, the source revealed. According to the insider, the state lawyer even aligned with the arguments of Adamu's defense counsel, agreeing that the convicted kidnapper is sick, a tactic designed to persuade the Court of Appeal to grant him bail. The lawyer of Sarkin Fulani is pleading to court to grant his bail on head grounds. And funnily, the lawyer from Kwara State Ministry of Justice said he is also aware that the man is sick, whereas his job is to argue strongly against the application. But the state lawyer is behaving this way because of the strong backing Sarkin Fulani is getting from the National Security Advisor and Senator Shehu's office. This was said. Now, out of the article, before I move forward, it is important to let you know that someone like Nnamdi Kanu, there was a medical certificate even from the DSS office that yes, he was having, a heart issue that time. And these people refused to let him go. They told him that they are going to bring a doctor for him over there to treat him. So we are watching. We are monitoring all these things. This man will still be released and nothing will happen. That is Nigeria for you. Now, it continues that it was further gathered that even the Kwara State Governor, Abdullah Zak, is not aware of these clandestine moves. The person who is revealing the secret continues. We are afraid that if the situation does not change before the next adjourned date, the man, Sarkin Fulani, will be granted bail by the Court of Appeal, the judiciary source warned. SaharaReporters learned that the next adjourned date for the bail application is October 7, 2025. All efforts to get the reactions of the Chief Press Secretary to Kwara State Governor, Rafiu Ajakeye, proved abortive. He did not pick up repeated calls and yet to respond to the message sent to him. And the article continued, but let me stop it here for the purpose of this news. So it was December 2023 that the DSS arrested him. So as I said before, when he was arrested, charged to court and was convicted, we were surprised. That is why I am not surprised about this move. Because such person that has such connection, they don't do them anything in Nigeria. Somebody like Shekau, the Boko Haram, leader. They said they killed him so many times. Today you will hear that the Boko Haram leader has been killed. Tomorrow he has been killed. Next tomorrow he has been killed. Let me tell you the secret of killing this man so many times and the man is still alive, doing what he's doing. This is because if an operation is being sent to go and kill him, they will go there. Even though they capture him, they will ask him to go. They will allegedly ask him to go and report back that they have killed him. They can even bring a body similar to him that resembles him. And they will announce it in the news that Boko Haram killer has been killed. After 3 days, the man will surface and begin to threaten again. Tomorrow you will hear that this man has been killed. So this country, as I said before, it has a system like this. The evil is rotating. And for you to stop it, you've got to stop the system. That is the only option available. I am Okochapi myself. I am a conflict reporter. Thank you for listening.